Hey guys, this is all streamed out. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of PGA 2K23. And today we're going to be playing the Genesis Invitational at Riviera Country Club. Our rival is Will Zalatoris. We have Adidas for the apparel and Callaway for clubs and balls. And the relationship with our sponsors are good. And we are at the top of the FedEx Cup standings by 7. And in second place is Justin Thomas. Let's go ahead and get into the Genesis Invitational and see what we can do today. Okay, so we are starting off with a par 5.
Courses on the PGA Tour, the Riviera Country Club. Oh, what about this place?
Well, you said one of the great. No.
We have a new Callaway driver.
Of course, they play on tour all year long. By a country mile. This is my favorite golf course from the moment I parked.
Go and let's see.
To the men's locker room.
We are on the green in 2.
I get to walk along the Wall of Champions, the pictures, Ben Hogan, all the iconic winners around this famed club. I can't get enough of it. I am the happiest I've ever been when I set foot here, and when I leave, I'm so sad. I love this golf course, everything about it. There's not a easy, straightforward shot out there.
There we
the
go.
opening hole is the easiest one, but after that, put on your boots because it is about to get difficult. I find that all the players love this iconic venue, and that's why it brings out the best.
Everyone comes to Hollywood with a dream.
We got it. Okay.
Can't wait to get into
got it in 4. That's a birdie.
See how this player fares today. Currently 1 under for the tournament. We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may
there we go. We have a par 4.
Second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie.
There we go.
It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot,
and it looks like we are playing in the same group as our rival.
Some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
And back to the play, shall we? And what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich? Because really that's all the challenge here on this par 4 second.
Luke, the second shot is straight back up the hill. Better take an extra club if you want to get it close.
And yeah, that was not too good.
That's disappointing.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par.
There we go. Still 1 under.
Currently 1 under for the day. Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the 3rd hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out.
Okay, that's not terrible.
You can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close.
Not bad.
Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the 3rd.
And we have our birdie.
And that will drop in for a birdie. He's in a tie for 14th place. So many wonderful holes.
And we have a par 3.
Riviera Country Club, this par 3 4th has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left, and
that could have been better.
Of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par.
You know, let's actually hit that straight on.
That's a touch of class.
Oh,
Okay,
Dr. Chapinski
we got it.
strikes again.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Rich, the
We have a
PGA Tour
par
is basically a
4.
power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there,
Okay,
they're
that
hitting
could have been
7
better.
shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
A chance to save the par if he can make this
And we have our par.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Still 2 under.
By a few shots after that hole. The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par 3s on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
That was not what I wanted.
Canadian Brooke Henderson.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. This is from miles away.
Oh.
That wasn't your best effort, was it?
What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
He'll be
Nope.
disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt. A bogey putt awaits.
Okay.
Currently,
We're still 1 under.
for the round.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Let's head to the
And
par
it's a
4
par
for
4.
Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can
Okay, that
imagine,
works.
and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit, and now the Barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
And we got it.
Real chance.
Good birdie.
That's a good putt to make.
That sets the great players from the good ones.
And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Okay.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
We are 5 back.
The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose-your-own-adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Let's get back to it, shall we? This shot is about 140 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Not a
And
bad
for
shot.
one. This putt is about 16 feet.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Okay, steady now.
That was close. But we'll take a par.
Finished your work on that hole.
We're
Let's take
still
a look at the
5
next
back.
one.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand
Okay.
side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Didn't that look good for a long
And
shot?
we're going to get a par here.
Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And the putt
All right.
tips, and we're
And we are down by
Our leader is
6.
a couple of shots up at this stage. One of the most often discussed holes in all of golf is the par 4.
Okay, open up the back 9
It's either driver or 3-wood for
with the
every
par
player
4,
in this
and
field, but you better be good with distance because
that
the
is
street
not too bad.
very narrow. John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
Oh, nice little sand shot there. Came real close. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Second shot here at the 10th.
Oh.
And here we are with the third shot. Nice soft hands around the green. What a
And we're going to par.
Love watching this player around the green.
And, okay.
trailing by
Only
4
trailing by
strokes.
4 now.
Here we have a par 5.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
There we go.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead.
And that'll come back.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here.
There we go.
With that, that's their 4th birdie. And
We
with
are
that,
3 under for the
15
round,
par.
and we are
Finds himself
3
in a
back
share
from the
of
lead.
14th position.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot
Good
moves from
shot.
left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big
That's
as it
not
should be
bad.
for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
They've held it. A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here.
And that's a straight shot.
And down it goes. That's a
Okay.
good move into the top 10. He finds himself in a share of 7th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Rich, the 13th
Got a
hole.
par 4.
Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way
And
left. This little peninsula.
that goes down.
Miss a little bit
Okay.
left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Okay.
Soft hands.
Little tap in for
He
par.
finds himself currently tied for 9th.
We're down by 5.
The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take
Okay,
a look at
we
this
made the
highlight from
green.
another person's play.
Second shot here.
Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one? A chance to move to 5 under par.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Over just a touch.
This one looking really good.
Not enough.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead.
Just a simple tap in for par on this one. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 15th, Rich, a very good par 4. Although, if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
Not bad.
Great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green.
We are
It's got a
putting
high spot
for
on the
birdie.
left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Nice.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Okay.
Way to make a move into the top 5. Currently at -5 now for the day.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Just keep on moving up.
The 16th.
We have a par 3.
To get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
Okay, we made the green.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. And that will move her to 7 under. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard.
And we miss.
The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens. Now 3 strokes back after that hole.
Okay, we're in a tie for 5th.
The last genuine scoring.
So we have a par 5 on the 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand
It's a
side.
decent tee shot.
Oh, well played. Already with a couple of wins under their belt.
Okay, so we are going to hopefully make the
And here
green
we are
in
with the
3.
3rd shot.
Just 3 strokes back.
We will not.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Whew. Don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. Oh, so
Wow.
close.
We're going to bogey this.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Could have been a lot better.
Hold.
That drops us from 5th down to
Tied for
12th.
One of the most
But we are going to make the
finishing
cut unless
holes
we
on the PGA
really
Tour.
mess up
This
here on the
18th
final hole.
Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome-looking second.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
Okay, we're going to take 3 shots to
That's
get
it.
to the
It's
green.
okay. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 3 strokes off the lead.
And we should be able to 1-putt this for a
Coming in
par.
here.
Easy. Okay.
Good. And with that, this round comes to a close. Well, that was a pretty solid day's effort all round. And just
So we end up 4 under
And 18 holes
and
of
tied for 12th.
sensational fun is in store for us tomorrow, Luke. Just watch out.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
And we get an iron grip and we get $250.
Final round
Okay, so here is the second round for the Genesis Invitational.
It's the final round in this one. What's our next
Starting
one?
off again with the
With us
par
on Saturday
5.
round.
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead. And let's face it, they need to have
And
some
that is in the
golf
first
outcomes
cut.
today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
It's all set up to be
And that'll be in the
Let's get out
sand.
lining up from the sand now.
Found the green side rough.
And this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
Wow.
Just didn't drop.
I should have lined that one up. Okay,
Starting the round above par today.
start off 1 over.
You're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
That's an
Yep,
awful-
in that first cut again.
The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Opting for the 5-iron.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah,
Did
that
not
one
quite
pushed.
work out. Okay.
What a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Nothing to sweat
Good
over.
par.
That full hold. Currently at -3 for the event. Time to face a par 4 now.
And this one is actually on the fairway.
Playing from 110 yards out.
There we go. Green in regulation.
Nicely done. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Ooh, right by the hole. And
Okay,
this
we're
one
gonna
is
par.
his par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit
And
a
we
shot
are on the green.
significantly from right to
And yeah, we go all the way through the green.
Of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short.
Okay,
in
we
that
should be
bunker,
able
and that is
to
a massive
par here.
Big putt for par coming up. The leader now has
Okay,
one stroke
we are
advantage.
5 back from the lead.
This hole is a par 4, but it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
14-footer.
Little birdie looking here.
Ouch, that hurts.
Could not quite get that.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
Okay,
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
6 back from the lead.
Time to play one of the one-shotters.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, It basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
And stop. Nope.
Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip.
Okay,
Top shot.
that's a bogey.
Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Now 7 shots behind after that. Teeing off here at the 7th.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine.
We hit that a little too
So
short.
players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit, and now the Barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Looks like they may have pushed that one.
Terrible. And that's off the green.
Time now for the 4th shot. Beauty of a chip shot there.
And the 3rd bogey of the day.
And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can
The
rebound.
front 9 were not doing too great
Currently
today.
1 under for the event. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. Oh,
There we go, right down the middle.
Down the runway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 8-iron here. That's nicely done. This one's for birdie.
Wow.
Push that one.
We should have had that birdie.
Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this.
And we're in the
Not
bunker.
to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
That should work.
That's frustrating.
Wow. I'm lining them up right. I'm hitting them right.
Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Yeah, you'll take that.
Okay.
Dropping back to level
And
with
we're
the
even. We are 10 shots
Well, let's
back
get
going
started with
into
the 10th hole, shall
the
we?
back 9.
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot.
That
they
did
can
not
hit it,
work.
no matter where they put the flagstick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
An opportunity to make their par.
There we go.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
We had a pretty good first round. This second round is
Almost
just
a runway, if you like.
not very
Both sides
good.
of This fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep.
There we go.
Nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
And here we are with the third shot.
Pretty good shot there.
Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer.
This is their look at birdie.
This has eyes for the hole.
Got it.
And down she goes from outside the range. And that
Good
was
birdie.
1 under. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a
Not
famous tree
bad.
just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
That should work, maybe. Yes.
A
Good
wonderful
par.
putt. You can claim it.
Birdie.
Back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove
Good
on.
birdie.
Currently a couple under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot.
That could have been a lot better.
All the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the Barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
There we go.
And there it
That's a
is.
par. 5 holes to go.
Currently 2 under for the event. It's time for a one-shotter.
Luke, this is a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly
Into the
wide,
sand.
and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Ooh.
Missed it.
And this next putt, it's for bogey.
And that will work for a par.
That gets the job done. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they...
Okay, that was a bogey.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it
There
down
we
the
go.
right down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
The leader now has a one.
And we have a par 3.
This hole is a par 3.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there.
Okay, this is
think
for
this
par.
Is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those
And that
bunkers,
should be
making
it.
a par will be nearly impossible.
Wow.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
We bogey.
And down it goes. And with that, he's back to even overall.
Moving down.
And we have a par 5.
Never a good thing.
Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 17th hole.
Okay, third shot.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
That was not a good shot.
Well, this to be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. All right, you'll make it the next time.
And there's a par.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
All right, and we're going to finish off with the par 4.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
That should be it. We had it lined up.
That was a pushed putt. This putt for a final score of 75.
Okay. Horrible round.
That closes out this event for this
4 over for the round.
Well, I'm sure that wasn't what this player had in mind for this event, but hopefully there's something better in their immediate future.
Yeah, that is putting it very gently there, Luke. Not very much happening at all in this player's game this week.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks.
Okay, so we got a new shaft for our irons.
Look forward to your company next time.
So we have a great relationship with Adidas and a good relationship with Callaway. We are a little bit ahead in the FedEx Cup standings. We are still in first. Will Zalatoris did not play in the last event, so he is our rival in the next event, which will be the Northern Shore Open at Emery Beach Club, and that will be in the next episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. My name is All Stream That. Hit the like button if you like this type of content. It lets me know that you like this particular type of content and would like to see more. Hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications to be notified every time I post a video. And follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. The links will be in the description below. Have a wonderful day.